Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster. You may notice Harmonize has a few more levels. I've been doing some gathering on Harm, and she's actually gotten 3 levels just by me flying around and doing herbalism and mining. It's been kind of relaxing. I've not been doing that on stream. But what I am planning on doing is logging on Alexplorer, who I have not touched at all since I last streamed. Yeah, just... the whole point with Harm was just, you know what, I just want to just be zen. So I put on some calming music and I just did some flying around, what I used to do. But now the whole point is to get back to Alexplorer. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that sold and a bunch of stuff that didn't. So let's open everything. Okay, that was another 2,000 gold. I don't know how I am. Okay, so let's do some selling. I don't know. Let's try and sell it for 20. I don't know. None of this stuff is ever going to sell. I should send this to a mule and do it all off stream. Okay. Posted a bunch of stuff. I really should do that from a different character. But the place that I'm going to quest from now is going to be...
Light be with you.
I'm going to put the cloth in my Warband reagent bank. Now, the interesting thing about this is all of the storage is about to change. But where I'm going to quest next is Cape of Stranglethorn. because I was going to do Badlands, but Badlands is bugged. So where I want to fly to is Fort Livingston, because Fort Livingston was the southernmost place in Stranglethorn Vale. And then I will ride across the border. While I'm on my way, we can figure out what mount I want to use for Stranglethorn Vale. I really should use the Raptor. No, it's the Tiger I've got. Thought I had a Namani. Swift Zulian Panther is what I should use, because this comes from Zolgarub. So that's what I should be using. This is probably the rarest mount I own. Hey, Eric. Mosh Og Butcher. Yeah, he's in here somewhere. Interestingly enough, he doesn't show up on the rare scanner thing. It's the only thing in Northern Stranglethorn I don't have that's just a drop. 400,000 gold it is on the Oxen House. But not too worried about that. What I'm going to do is, do I have a quest? I don't seem to. But I'm going to... Oh no, I did take the quest to go to the camp across the way, because yep, that's right, I got them to fly me there.
How are you?
Because there was there was a quest. It was like, please fly me to the next place. And I completed that quest. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to start from there. Because I do remember flying over this. I remember commenting on the arena, and that some of these locations are the same, but some of them are very different. And this is where the Zanzal mixture stuff was, but there's now an Alliance camp in here. And up there is the cave that I could not do on...
Talk to me. Safe travels.
Great to meet you.
Hey, you must be that lass that Wolfred was talking about, the one who found the ogre artifact and helped him test out the strange stones from up north. Welcome to the dig site, Alexplorer. We were actually working on identifying those samples right as you got here. Would you mind bringing the sample over to Dusk? I need him to help me find out how old it is. Bring the opened Moshog bounty to Dusk the Flask Gobfizzle.
Congratulations.
How are you?
You're looking for something to do, and you come asking me. Lowly old Gorus. Well, this is the first, and I got it. The Vale to the north is filled with a bunch of useless, belly-scrapping basilisks. They don't do nothing for no one, and I hear they turned a guy to stone once. If you kill him, I'll give you some of my stuff.
Be good.
Pleased to meet you.
You got something that needs mixing?
Off and away.
So once again, it falls upon Tiny Desk to get the Explorers League work done. All right, let's see what you got in there.
You have a great day now.
Whatever it is you want to do, I've got a recipe that'll do exactly that. You want an exploding potion? Boom! You want a lightning potion? Zap! You want a shrinking potion? Smoot. So Bronwyn says he wants a carbon dating potion. Easy! I could make that in my sleep. Thing is, if we want it to be accurate, I need you to get some quality ingredients. Start with some humour from a basilisk to the north. It'll need to be a pretty big basilisk.
Be seeing you.
I don't think I can get through there. I think I'm going to have to go round. Go around, go around. With all of the gathering and everything I've been doing on Harm, I've been flying everywhere. So it's going to be a bit of an adjustment going back to just riding again. Like, the speed at which I can gather stuff on Harm is kind of insane. Getting iron here. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? There's an iron jaw behemoth.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
So apparently it can drop the chromatic sword, which would be incredibly rare and one of the very rare. So the chromatic sword possibly there used to be an item called Tibu's Blazing Longsword. Which I don't know if it can drop anymore, and the chromatic sword is possibly the replacement for it. I think I got a Tibu's once. I don't remember. I did know there was a Blueprints Dare mode.
I need to get closer.
Fine. There's a new version of all the things. All of the add-ons are going to get an update. So tomorrow night, there's going to be a major patch. It's going to change the way storage works. Everyone is paranoid that all of their stuff is going to get lost.
Hello.
Right, well done, and congratulations on killing them, I mean. Here you go.
Safe travels.
Need assistance?
You got the task, I got the flask.
Alrighty
Alright,
then.
step one, getting ingredients. It's all done. Time for the next step. Getting more ingredients.
Be seeing
This
you.
humour won't serve on its own. Too thick. Way too thick. The Nagas to our west maintain a shrine that dispenses the only clean water this side of Duskwood. For most potions, I use river water, but Bronwyn demands accuracy. Obtain it from Nekmani Wellspring at the peak of the Naga camp. Good luck.
You have a great day now.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Hi, I'm the town merchant and Bronwyn's my dad. Sorry, I couldn't get too excited. Father says it's not professional. Anyhow, people always come to me asking for heavy leather or rough hides, but I think they might also like if I had some soft materials, like tiger fur. Think you could get some for me? You'll find a few panthers nearby, but if you want to see big tigers, you'll have to go northwest from here, north of that big troll arena.
See you soon. Safe travels.
The Naga explorers to our west carry a valuable ocean reed, Achilles reeds. Traders use them to make medicines and poultices, and craftsmen use them to line armor or even wrap cigars. In the evenings, when digging's done, Father's been teaching me how to use them, but unfortunately, we ran out. Would you mind getting us some more?
Watch your back. See you soon.
Father says that a responsible merchant is always keeping an eye out for good deals. I've been trying to look for deals everywhere I go. I think I just found one. The Naga to the west have dozens of statues that they place on the ground where they live. They couldn't possibly need all of them, so I was thinking that we'd take some for ourselves. 3 statues! That's a good deal, right?
Watch your back.
Yeah, I don't get it for a puzzle game. It's like, now that you've spent like 120 hours solving the 60 or so puzzles in Blueprints, now do it again, but slower. What? Oh, cool. They've added a bunch of Naga. So rather than just being Naga standing in a random location, they've added a bunch of Naga iconography and stuff and Naga houses, which is cool.
I'm out of range.
Don't ask me how I remembered that you could ride up there.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm out of range. Congratulations. I'll go north of Gurabashi Arena. So Gurabashi Arena, I've not really shown it all. I possibly should. People doing Dark Moon Fair. Should probably show off Dark Moon Fair as well at some point.
One of the things I noticed playing Harm, who is way higher level, is these mobs do completely ignore her. She can just walk through them and they will ignore her. So the aggro range does become a thing. Supposed to be tigers here. Looks like they've all spawned as Shadowmoor Panthers. Looks like they share spawn points. So I've got to kill all the Shadowmoor Panthers, which means finding all the Shadowmoor Panthers. Now that didn't exist before, did it? That's new. A tiger in Stranglethorn? Must have escaped from a zoo. You know what I mean? They've all spawned as panthers.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Horde Town? I'm not sure. PvP. Horde Town. The Horde get a new town. The Alliance get a camp. We get a tent. They get a town. The next several expansions are going to be like that. It was okay in after Cataclysm. After Cataclysm, the next few expansions are going to be like that. It was kind of okay in Burning Crusade and a bit in Lich King. And then it really went off the rails. Cataclysm. It really felt like the developers just went, we all play Horde. Do we really care about anyone who plays Alliance? I'm not getting any tigers. Yeah, it really felt like there was this whole concept of the way we can make the World of Warcraft sort of be one is just make it that no one wants to play Alliance. Double-barreled shotgun. How am I supposed to kill tigers if there aren't any? There's one. And it dropped the item I needed. Hooray! Out of all of those spawns, 4 of them were tigers. I think people who haven't played WoW kind of don't have an idea of just how much there is to come. I'd probably be... I'm well under 10% of the content done. Probably under 5. Maybe about 5.
Hey!
Dask looks eagerly at your pack as you approach.
Alrighty then.
You know how hard it is to get fresh water in Stranglethorn? It's no wonder that the Nagas guard their shrine so ferociously. Alright, let's get this mix started.
Away.
Years ago, the Gurubashi exiled one of their own from Zul'Gurub, a troll by the name of Zanzil. The reasons why aren't all that clear, but I guess it had something to do with his tendency to administer powerful behavior-altering drugs to anyone he saw. Anyhow, the Gurubashi priests and their blood god have been slain, but Zanzil the Outcast remains, and as do his powerful behavior-altering drugs. I need his mixture for my next test. Check the zombies to the north.
You have a great day now.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
Ooh, I hope they're soft.
Safe travels.
These are so nice and cushy. I think my customers are going to love them.
See you soon. Watch your back.
Welcome back.
Safe travels.
Hooray! It's been days and days since we last had Acheris reads.
See you soon.
You know, there's a troll hiding behind that pile of boxes. She must be awfully sad if she doesn't want to come out and talk to anyone. Here, give these to her. They're very soft, and that maybe they will make her feel a little more comfortable back there.
Watch your
Congratulations.
back. Safe travels.
Let's see 'em.
See you soon.
These statues are beautiful. Well, I had no idea the Naga was so talented. Thanks, Alexplorer.
Safe travels.
Best goods in the Empire, right here.
Yet to explain yourself, Paladin?
Be seeing you.
You have my thanks. You may tell your young dwarven girlfriend that I am not sad. I am waiting for you. I have identified you as the most promising human here in this strange town. I have a task for you, if you would be willing to take it.
Come again.
Zanzil the Outcast, an exile from the Gurubashi tribe, is my quarry. Recently I have heard tales from my brothers in the north about his planned re-entry into society, starting with the emissary he sent through the Skull Splitters. This is not good news. I want you to peer into Zanzil's current plans. Take this incense and place it in front of the Bat Totem in the ruins of Jubawal, to the north. Kirik will guide you from there.
You know where to find me. Show me your coin, and I will show you my wares.
Except I have coin and you have no wares. Where's your wares? You are without wares. Where are your wares? Where's wares?
Congratulations.
The ancient totem is fashioned into the shape of a bat. It must be a totem that Mayawiki spoke of. Place the insect at the foot of the statue. What's happening now? Jindo the Hexa. It's been a while since I seen that mask. What brings you out to my part of Strangleton? I'm not accustomed to taking visitors from the extremes of Grub. You know well enough about why I'm here, Zenzil. The Gurabashi have fallen on hard times. I live, and Mandokia has returned. But the rest of us are gone. What a shame, but not a concern for an old exile like Zenzil. Well, Zenzil, I'd like to make it your concern. I've recovered the bodies of High Priestess Jeklik and High Priest Venoxis. I remember what you can do with those elixirs of yours. Can your elixirs help out an old friend? Friend? You're among those who split and threw stones, Jindo. But let's bygones be bygones, eh? So your bat and your snake need Zanzo's help. Very well. I see you inside the grub, old friend. So I got this panther inside Zolgarub. Still haven't got the raptor inside Zolgarub yet, though. Tried a lot. Never did get the tiger. Saw it drop twice, but I never got it because it was 20-man raid, so, you know.
How are you?
Excellent. You're not a zombie yet. That's good. Nothing. It's just that was a potential risk. Did I forget to warn you?
Be seeing you.
This mixture is perfect. Let's see what it does to your potentially Titan artifact here.
Off and away. Alrighty then.
I did all I could, Alexplorer. I had the right potions, I had the right recipes, but the source of this sample eludes me. It's tens of thousands of years old. But we've shown that it's not of Titan origin, and it's not Serenite. I can tell you just by looking at it. So what in Bram's name is it? Tell Bronwyn that I tried my best. Sorry.
Off and away.
Congratulations.
Did you see that explosion I made? Must have flown 10 inches off the ground. I just got to get Zanzel's recipe so I can find out why it did that. One of Zanzel's flunkies at the ruins of Abaraz must have it on him. Head east to the coast of the Cape and snatch it for me.
Be seeing you.
What can I do for you?
I saw smoke. Everything all right?
Keep your feet on the
I
ground.
knew that alchemist was all talk. Well, thanks for your help, Alexplorer. I knew you tried.
Safe travel.
Well, we have no idea what this artifact is. It's old, older than dirt, but not Titan. I'm completely dumbstruck. Elwyn Bantam Flax in Booty Bay is my direct superior. Our next step should be to inform her of this find. Please, would you bring it to her?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Every time I talk in an accent, people leave. I'm saying something bad. Any old dine, any old dine, any old dine. There's a quest down here. Right, you get the quest from a half-buried bottle. You don't have to find all the half-buried bottles. Message in a bottle. Inside the bottle you find a note which reads, in fairly good handwriting, to any that can aid me, please. My need for help is dire. A great beast holds me captive on an island in the South Seas. The stars at night are foreign to me and obscured by the jungle trees. But on the clearest days I see shoreline to the northwest and what seem to be large sailing ships to the southwest. I beg of you, my would-be saviour, please help.
Congratulations.
So in Classic, you used to have to pick up messages in a bottle and sort of 2% of them would start the quest and the rest wouldn't. Any old iron will do for me. Or any new iron, really. Although there's no such thing as new iron. Oh, there's the formulation. I found Zanzo's formulation. Oh.
You are never going to find a better deal.
It is as I suspected. Zanzul is too haughty to interfere with the squabbles between the Blood Scalps and the Skull Splitters. No, he is playing a part in a grander scheme. Jindo the Hexa is using him to help bring Hakar back to Zul'Gurub. It is good that we found this out now, because it offers us a simple solution.
Come again.
You are to kill Zanzul. You rode on Hurik's wings and saw through Hurik's eyes. You know where Zanzul hides within the ruins of Aboraz. Travel there and kill him. Oh, and human, if we become separated, you should use this fetish. It only works within Stranglethorn, but it will transport you back here to me should you need to return swiftly. Good luck, human. Zanzul is no ordinary opponent.
You know where to find me.
My, you're a tall one.
Did he use shimmerweed? I'm guessing that he used shimmerweed. No, wait, amber seeds. It's got to be amber seeds.
Alrighty then.
This is fascinating. Just think of all the applications. Thanks again, Alexplorer. Remember, if you ever need anything mixed for you, I mean anything, you can always ask the flask.
You have a great day now.
They upgraded, and I'm calling those upgrades. Let's come in from the opening.
Congratulations.
You appear to be too late. Zanzul has left Aboraz. Looks like Zamzul's portal to Zul'Gurub is still open. We're going into Zul'Gurub. Zul'Gurub, right? Chocolate. Chocolate's more important. Everyone has to agree chocolate's more important, right? Zul'Grub is a dangerous place, but Mayor Wiki entrusted this task to you. The portal lies in wait in front of you.
Congratulations.
You have arrived safely within Zul'Grub, the ruined capital of the once mighty Gurabashi Empire. Am I going to be soloing Zul'Grub just as a solo quest scenario? The bosses won't drop their gear. Ahead of you looms a ramp up to one of the city's many terraces. The bat-shaped totems ahead of you indicate that this is the domain of High Priestess Jolkik, a follower of Harik. Jolkik was one of the Hakar worshipping priests that Zanzel was planning to resurrect. Perhaps if you hurry, you can stop the resurrection. So the version of Zul'Grub that exists now doesn't have the same bosses. So the original classic version of Zul'Grub had a bat boss up here that was actually quite a tricky little fight. But the new version of Zul'Grub doesn't have the same bosses as the old one did. Clearing all the bats through here was so tricky. What are you doing here? Don't matter, I'm gonna resurrect Jolkik before you chance to interfere. I've had enough of this. Time to take a break. Oh, Jindo's not gonna be happy about this. You have succeeded in preventing Zanzel from resurrecting High Priestess Jolkik. Without one of his priests, Jindo will certainly have a difficult time summoning Hakar. Chocolate, too good. Zanzel the Outcast once again escaped through one of his portals. Follow him.
Congratulations.
You find yourself deeper within Zul'Grub. The snake statues indicate you have reached the terrace of High Priest Venoxus, follower of Hethus, the snake god. Venoxus was the second of two priests that Zanzel planned to bring back from the dead. You have already succeeded in destroying the body of High Princess Jolkik. Venoxus must be next. You're back for more, huh? Too bad, because I've got a stronger potion mixed up this time. Venoxus will live. No, Zanzel is a failure. What is going on in here? Zanzel, finish with Venoxus. Then we'll talk about your failures. And you've interfered with my plans for the last time. Hakar grows impatient. And so do I. You may have slain Jekik, but you will not leave Zul'Grub alive. Prepare to die. Hey, wait, what you doing down there? Quick, grab onto the ladder. That troll doesn't look too friendly. Thanks, Bronwyn.
Best goods in the
I
Empire.
asked you to slay Zanzel the Outcast, a lowly hermetic exile of the Gurabashi. And what do? You dash headfirst into the Gurabashi capital and eliminate one of their high priests. Very nearly two. One word suffices to explain such a rash and foolhardy endeavor. Heroism. Jindo the Hexar still walks within Zul'Grub's walls, but he lost one of his legs when you crushed Jekik. Today's battle is ours.
Be seeing you.
And now I have to ride to Booty Bay. This is not Haig's chocolate, no. This is Whitaker's chocolate. Whitaker's is a supermarket brand of chocolate, but it's actually quite a nice supermarket brand of chocolate. This is a milk chocolate with honeycomb. I have some of the Hague's dark chocolate with honeycomb in the fridge, but I'm saving that for a special occasion because it's nicer, like much nicer, but it's also 8 times more expensive. And this is still very good. This is very good chocolate. According to this, I'm standing on Fade Leaf. Blood Sail Raiders. So none of this should be new. It's new for this character. It's like, oh, okay, that's a bit new. But I have been here before on...
You need something?
Heirloom items? Oh, that's right. I heard about this. These were all... these are useless items that used to be used for... quests, but the quests got removed. Pirate supplies. I've got the Senegal, I've got the cockatiel, I don't need the shirt.
Glad I could help.
Got that recipe, don't have that recipe, have that recipe, don't have that recipe, don't have that recipe.
Safe travels.
So let's learn those while I also eat some chocolate.
Looking for something specific? See you around.
Greetings. Light bless you.
I got what you need.
Hurry back. Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
I supply only the finest goods.
I believe you.
Greetings.
I've got a strong fishing pole now.
Be careful.
Oh, cooking trainer.
See you around. Good day to you.
Classic cooking. Classic cooking. There's a bunch of classic cooking recipes that I'm not skilled enough to
See
do.
you later.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
T-shirt scalper. Okay. suppose money doesn't mean much anymore. These cost like 400 gold each.
The dunes have everything we need.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory.
No, the chocolate isn't. The shirts were. And then I'll never look at them again.
See you around.
Ah, potential customer! Hurry back!
There are quests to hand in here somewhere.
Hey!
Oh, you're the great savior of OOX2-2FE. You keep forgetting I'm streaming. I'm just in a weird mode. I cannot even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more development, but your recovery has saved me countless hours of extra rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces in manufacture costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. You're offering me one. Thank you again for your generous assistance, Alexplorer. My robots and I are in your debt.
Off and away!
There's something in a building just over there. So is it this building? Yes.
Can I help you?
Yes, human? I'm quite busy.
Goodbye for now.
Fascinating. I need some time to study this. Why don't you have a look around Booty Bay and come back later? What do you think I've been doing? Sick. So very sick. Have contracted Stranglethorn fever. Technically, Cape of Stranglethorn fever. Deadly virus. Only cure is to eat the heart of Mock the Savage, elusive white beast. Witch Doctor Umbagwa, only one who can summon. Seek Umbangwa in hidden cave on Southern Cape. Hurry, dying, dying.
Yeah, what do you want? Glad I could help. Be good.
Half of the NPCs are gone.
Need help?
Just received a griffin from the Plaguelands, bearing news. Doesn't sound good. The city of Anderhole is in the middle of a three-way war between the Forsaken, the Alliance, and the Scourge. King Rin has rolled the dice and sent a Death Knight to lead the charge for his cause, but I'm sure he can use all the help he can get. They specifically asked for an Alliance Paladin to participate in some specialized missions. If you accept the charge, speak to me again and I will prepare a portal.
Light bless you.
Congratulations.
Go with honor, friend.
Here there. Be good.
Greetings.
Daring shaky. There's one thing I can't stand. It's people who don't pay their gambling debts. There are a lot of people who owe me. Think you can help me collect? First, there's Shaky Philippe down by the docks. He owes me plenty after last week's game, and I want my due. But to get it, we'll have to scare him. Go out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets, then take them to Shaky. Don't let on that they're from an animal. Just let him think the worst.
Have a good one.
Now, some of this stuff is sold. The Mystic Sarong sold for 500. Ah, screw it.
Interesting. Keep it real.
Fight well, friend.
Have a good one, Chip.
Hello.
I've been sent by the good people of Theramore to find loyal members of the Alliance who are willing to help Lady Jaina with some problems in Dustwallow. You weren't really here working for the goblins, were you? The path back to Dustwallow will take you through Ratchet. Wait on the end of this pier for the next boat. Once you get to Ratchet, speak with Gazlo. He'll point you in the right direction from there. I think I stepped on a fish, and it flopped.
See you around.
I've already done everything I can for Theramore, but I'll take the trip at some point. I used to sail a ship from here all the way to Ratchet in Kalimdor. I was a successful captain with a sterling reputation, until those cursed sea giants ruined me. They smashed my ship, killed my crew, and sent me on a lifeboat to Booty Bay. I will not rest until their corpses pepper the ocean floor. One of the giants, Gorlash, stole my captain's chest, and Gorlash wanders the coast east of here. Find him and get back my chest. Do that, and you'll have earned a captain's gratitude.
Be careful.
So I think I did some of these in the wrong order, but there you go. More chocolate. If you also like chocolate, like the stream. That's how it works, isn't it? Yeah, there's gorilla things. I think they're still listed as quest items, even though they're not needed for the quest anymore. I could be wrong about that.
It's too far away. Congratulations.
Who you be?
Witch Doctor Umbongra know what mock the savage like. Yes, yes. You speak with spirits and make him come, I do. But other gorilla beasts like spirit talking too. You protect Witch Doctor Umbongra and make he come to you. Witch Doctor Umbongra wants something first. You bring Gorilla Fang and me start spirit talking.
Later.
Witch Doctor Umbongra like Gorilla Fangs. For you I talk to spirits. Make mock the savage come. You protect Witch Doctor Umbongra from other gorilla beast, though, or no mock for you.
Be seeing ya.
Actually, what I should do tonight, and I might interrupt this play session to do it, is do Blackwing Lair. So I've got a Blackwing Lair run on this reset, because you can only do raids once a week, and the reset is tomorrow. Well, he reminds me of the babe.
Congratulations.
Relax. Okie dokie.
The number of likes on the stream went down when I said if you like chocolate, like the stream. Well, that put me in my place, didn't it? Yeah, they hit flight form immediately and disappeared. But the iron deposit is left behind? How does that work?
Congratulations.
There's the captain's chest. Okay, so druid is a... Okay, so obviously they've made some changes. So if you gather something, it's left behind for other people for a short period of time. And they had gathered that herb and that mineral. And they're flying, so they're going to be able to do it real quick. Yeah. Don't care about the rest of him. Actually, I'm about to go talk to the rest of him.
Hello.
Scare and shaky. Hey, I don't like the look you're giving me, lady.
See you later.
Where'd you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf?
See you around.
Here, take this pouch and give it to Seawolf, and then tell him I meant to pay him back, I swear. Just got a little drunk and lost my way. You know how things are. He'll understand. You don't have to get rough.
See you later.
Congratulations.
Hey there.
Oh, yeah, Alexplorer. Did you find Gorlash? That chest was my favorite, and it had a hidden compartment that held my greatest treasures.
For the Alliance.
You found it. What a glorious day for old Huckleberry this is. Getting back my chest cooled some of the fire in me, but my revenge isn't complete.
See you later.
The next giant on my list is called Negolash. I remember vividly now. He leapt from the sea foam and plucked poor old poop deck pole from the crow's nest. Swallowed him in one gulp he did, and snapped my mizzen mast in two all on the way down. No man of my crew deserves such a heinous death, so we're going to use Negolash's appetite against him. Kesley Yant should be able to sell you some meat, and Whiskey Slim has enough booze to knock out, well, a sea giant. You'll find both of them in town.
See you around.
But first, I'm going to hand in these quests, and then I'm going to fly back to Blackrock Mountain. Mother, so cold. Heading into the twisting nether. Hold me, Mother. Feel strength returning. Where might I be? Booty Bay? Oh my, I had the strangest dream. The weakness has not completely left me. And there is another quest hand in here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Alexplorer. Did you get Stinky's payment?
Be careful.
Yeah, well done. And when you showed Shaky those giblets, how hard did he shake? He's so easy to read. When I play card with him, I can't help but win. Thanks for your help, Alexplorer. Now it's your turn to get
For
paid.
the Alliance.
There's 3 phases to debt collecting: asking nicely, asking forcefully, and something I like to call Phase 3. Unfortunately, collecting during Phase 3 is something that this old dog can't do anymore. That's why I employ so many cronies, stooges, mooks, goons, and noble adventurers like yourself. Juns Fitztittle, Ephraim Moonfall, and Maury Wilkins are hiding out on the eastern coast. You should have no problem visiting them all in one trip and bringing back their valuables.
See you later.
But first...
Greetings. Go with honor.
Who's interested in seeing the raid that comes after Molten Core? It's kind of skipping a bit because it's kind of the raid that comes after Upper Blackrock Spire, but Upper Blackrock Spire can't be done anymore because they turned it into, or at least not at my level, because they turned it into something from a much higher from a much later expansion. They moved it to Warlords of Draenor, so I would need someone to carry me through Blackrock Spire, and they changed it anyway. So I'm going to be on a griffin for about 5 minutes, I think. So I'm going to take a quick bio and get myself a new drink. And then I am going to try Blackwing Lair. Couple of reasons I want to do this dungeon. The first one is there's a Paladin transmog set. This is a Paladin that I've always kind of wanted, which is this one. And there's a few pieces I don't have for it. I don't have the crown, I don't have the chest piece, and I don't have the belt. And they drop in Blackwing Lair. Unfortunately, 2 of them drop from the same boss, so the chance of getting both the Judgment Breastplate and the Judgment Crown in the same run is close to 0. I don't even know how I switch to different... Don't want Blackwing Descent. I want Blackwing Lair. I don't even know how I can bring up the Blackwing Lair. No, that's not how you do it. You'd think there would be a way of doing it, but I don't know how. Raids. Classic Blackwing Lair. So Razorgore the Untamed could drop an upgrade weapon. Kinda. Veilstrez. Let's just look at what could be possibly drop as... that would definitely be an upgrade. That would not be. That would be an upgrade I would expect. Oh yeah. I'd love that. That's a cool looking sword. But the first boss may actually be a problem for me. These trinkets are pretty good too, but the first boss may actually be a problem for me. That sword would do. That shield would be nice. There's the shoulders, which I may already have. Lots of upgrades in here. And then this guy drops both the headpiece and the chest plate. And he drops a one-handed axe, which would also be an upgrade. So, you know, there's a lot of upgrades in here. The problem is, the first boss is kind of an event boss. And if I remember correctly, it's soloable because you can kind of ignore the mobs. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to ignore the mobs. So this could be a little tricky. We'll have to see how this goes. The people are flying in. That was a person flying in, but I'm not doing the flying. I'm doing this on foot. You used to have to come in here with a priest to learn Smelt Elementium. I don't know how you learn Smelt Elementium now. But you used to have to come into this raid with a priest, and the priest would mind control a particular creature in here who knew how to teach Elementium, and then they could cast the spell on all of the miners and teach them how to smelt Elementium. Am I going to be able to do Razor... Is it Razorgore or Rattlegore? No, it's Razorgore. Rattlegore is in Scholomance. Am I going to be able to do Razorgore? Razorgore... Yeah, Razorgore the Untamed. Because this is the guy mind controlling it. I need to take over the orb, mind control Razorgore. And then destroy the eggs. At least destroying eggs is no longer on cooldown. This destroy egg ability used to be on like a 5-second cooldown. So when soloing it, it was really hard. So they've made that easier. But mobs come before I will get this done, and they will start attacking me and Razorgore. And I just need to deal with the eggs and hope that they don't wound me so much. I seem to be doing okay. Ooh, he flamed me. How long is this going to last? A little bit longer. And again. And again. And again. So, Bloodfang braces are new for me. But that's Razorgore, the mind control fight, and I could do it at level 35. So that's good. Hopefully people will like me for being able to do it. Hint, hint.
You are persistent, aren't you? Your ally here attempted to match his power against mine.
So this is a good dragon.
Now he shall serve me by slaughtering you. Get up, little red worm.
And this,
Destroy him.
Victor Nefarious, is the bad guy. So this good dragon has been corrupted by Nefarian. I have failed, Alexplorer. The Lord of Blackrock is too powerful. He consumed my energy with ease. I turn. Kill me. You must kill me. I cannot fail, Ostraz. Surely something can be done to heal you. I perform one final service. I pray it is sufficient. Failstress, no.
Too late, friends. Nefarious' corruption has taken hold. I cannot control myself. I beg you, mortals, flee! Flee before I lose all sense of control. The black fire rages within my heart. I must release it.
Release it! Boom. So this guy would put the bomb on a raid member, and that raid member would have to leave the area or blow up the people around him. And on hardcore servers, people use it to
I must fight! The fury of Blackrock courses through my veins.
I did not get the judgment item I wanted. But I did die. I should have used Divine Shield to get rid of that. Belt of 10 Storms and Waistband of Wrath, which was the warrior one. Not better. Cloth, leather. Okay. I don't know how you do that on hardcore. Boots of Pure Thought. Never seen that before. Added to my appearance collection. Cool. Getting new stuff. And now we enter the most annoying room probably in the entire game. The suppression room. While you're suppressed, your movement speed is massively restricted. And these things just keep spawning. It used to be only rogues could disarm the traps as well. So you'd need the rogues to sneak ahead to disarm the trap so that the raid could move through at a moderately reasonable speed. I mean, it was good because it used to mean that everyone in the raid would have a job to do, but boy was it rough. Okay, that's a cheat code. No, he got aggroed. This is the boss. Didn't expect to get the boss before I... Boots of Transcendence. I can't imagine those were good for me because my priest has had those for a very long time. Bloodfang boots, the rogue ones. Life-giving gem. Don't need those. And a Blackwing banner. The pet. I don't imagine I need that either. Now we move into the next room. And this used to be good because they added a... It used to be you'd have to run Scholarmance, a dungeon, in order to do alchemy. And they added for guilds that were raiding, rather than have the raiding guilds turn around and go, well, you're a raiding guild, but you still have to run dungeons. They added an alchemy bench. To this raid somewhere. I thought it was here. They may have removed it. You don't need alchemy benches anymore. But this was an alchemy bench, and you could come here and make flasks. Black ash robe. That looks cool, doesn't it? And shaman pants? Ooh, I am dropping frames. That's not good. I do not want to be dropping frames while I'm running a raid because I want a record of this. My connection is fine, so it's something between me and YouTube. It is a YouTube problem. Maybe if I have some chocolate, it will fix it. Okay, I pull some trash. Hourglass sand, which I think used to be used... Where is it? Where is the hourglass sand? Yeah, it used to be used when fighting Chromagius, because Chromagius would put debuffs on people that would give them particular negative... Oh, one of the dragons above would put debuffs on people. These spellbinders were really annoying because they're completely immune to magic. They're the... Ooh, Elementium ingots. I forgot those dropped. Elementium is used if you're wanting to craft Thunder Fury. I would love to craft Thunder Fury. I've got a lot more to get before I can craft Thunder Fury. Couple of new shoulder pieces. I remember getting more Elementium than this. I think I'm being incredibly unlucky with Elementium drops. They're completely immune to every one of my spells. The only thing that they'll take damage from is me actually hitting them with my sword. So this guy here, the Elemental Shaper Kyrix, Master Elemental Shaper Kyrix, was the only guy you'd have to get a priest to mind control him. Mind control was a spell, and then one of the abilities on him, on his bar, was to teach Smelt Elementium, and you'd target all the blacksmiths in the guild and do that, and they would learn the skill how to smelt Elementium. I don't know how you'll learn how to smelt Elementium now. Fine. Oh. That's how. Goblin's Guide to Elementium. If you're a miner, that drops. I'm assuming it's, yeah, it's soulbound. So if you're a miner, he drops the item you need. Holy shit, that stuff's expensive. $10 Arcanite bars. That's insane. Druid hands. I didn't even note what the last boss dropped. Oh, it was the Black Ash robe. It was just the last boss was so long ago. The Druid kit was one that Felinae used to love. She wore that for so long because Felinae is a Druid. A trinket with 26 parry. That is an upgrade over one with 6 parry. But I've not been lucky on the gear. What can Chromagius drop? A sword, which would be an upgrade, a shield that would be upgrade. So let's see how we go with that. Damn it. So he was the one who could drop the chromatically tempered sword or the elementium reinforced bulwark. So all that's left now, any of those three would be good. The axe even looks good. And the other two I need for my transmog set. Increases fire damage taken by 100%. Can't get rid of that because I can't decurse. Hello, Nefarian. Lord of Blackrock. Do you expect me to cower before the mighty legion of Alexplorer? You are nothing to me. Less than nothing. Had I desired your head, it would have been presented to me on a pike. You have made the mistake that all mortals make. Time does strange things to those that use it as a form of currency. I've made no mistakes. In your rush to glory, you assumed that the pace of the game revolved around your actions. Can you even fathom how preposterous that sounds to a being like me? A being that, if so inclined, could cause your own insignificant thoughts to crush the peanut-sized mass of grey matter floating within your skull. You've lost your mind, Nefarious. You speak in riddles. It's simple, really. Allow me to summarize. In this world where time is your enemy, it is my greatest ally. This grand game of life that you think you play, in fact plays you. To that I say, let the games begin. So, with this fight, Nefarian would teleport around the room casting bolts on people. It was only me, so it wasn't a problem, and it would hit them pretty hard. So what would need to happen is the healers would need to be on touch of Nefarian taking out random people. Every time I try and use my AoE ability, and what you'd have to do is defend both doors with two different groups while Nefarian is messing around.
Let's see how with the
And then he lands and does that breath. Then he lands, and you'd have to wear a cloak made of Onyxia's hide, otherwise his breath would just instantly kill you. There's Ash Candy and Troll Crush. Dragonstalker's Helm, Circlet of the Mind Flayer. But Ash Candy was the two-handed sword. But that is definitely an upgrade. There we go. My platinum sword goes away. Isn't that just an insane looking sword? I love that hat as well. But that was Blackwing Lair. If we come down here, we can look down and see the burning steps. And if you're in the burning steps, you can actually look up and see this ledge. But that was Blackwing Lair. Done. And I didn't get any of the judgment pieces I wanted, but I did get an axe. And I would like to sell all of this stuff to the fishing dude. Old Man Hemming.
Well met.
You can have some of the most powerful items in the game, dude. I got an arcane crystal out of that. Where's gems? Where's gems? There.
Be careful.
I probably should have held on to the sword, but I didn't.
Yo. Have a good one. What's up? Keep it real.
No ground. Strength.
Yeah, what do you want? Hurry back.
And I could hand in the head of Nefarian, which I'll do next time I go to Stormwind.
What are you looking for? May your blades never dull.
Okay. There's 3 phases to debt collecting. Pardon me. Nope, Giant's Feast. Purchase grade E meat from Kelsley Yance and a crate of Pooperville Frost from Whiskey Slim. Surely one of them is in here. What do I need from Pooperville Port, I imagine?
Alrighty then.
And the grade A meat comes from Very Boss. No. Grade A meat from Kelsley Yance. Ah, down here.
How are you?
Congratulations.
Safe travels.
What's on your mind? Be good. Go forth to victory.
Okay. I will. Just did.
You need something?
We're gonna need a lot of food, Alexplorer. Quality over quantity is the goal here. Quantity over quality is the goal here.
Have a good one.
This wasn't expensive, was it? Well, here's some pieces of 8 to reimburse you. Now let's get onto this revenge, shall we? Take this food and put it in our old lifeboat, southeast of here along the coast. When Negalesh spells that food, he'll come running. And when he does, there will be a stout-hearted paladin ready to knock his corpse back into the briny deep.
For the Alliance.
So I will probably run Blackwing Lair until I get the transmog I want. And I will probably run Molten Core forever. Because I'm never going to get the items I want from Molten Core. the scary thing is I've got one of the bindings from Thunder Fury on my other Paladin. But this is the one I'm doing this on, so perhaps I'll do this on both of them? I don't know. Hang on, what? Oh, these are the items I need for the... Oh, then where the heck is Negalash? Oh, it's south. Okay.
I am honored.
Gorillas are fascinating creatures, better than night elves who do foolish things like gambling away all their money and getting put on Seawolf McKinney's hit list. So you know why I'm here then. Pay up.
Farewell.
You didn't want to pay up. There's Maury.
Congratulations.
It's not summoning the panther very often, is it? I'm in combat with the Zainzel Hunt that is now run away. What I like about doing the game this way is the raid gear I get is potentially going to be relevant all the way through multiple expansions. Like, I could be using this axe, like, because if I switch to Outland, for example, and then I say, I want to look at the Black Temple loot. And we look at this. That does a little bit more damage. That does a little bit more damage again. So they're potentially going to do slightly more. So they've done it so that the loot from the end, this is the final raid. Well, not quite, but almost the final raid in the next expansion. And this is going to be a very slight upgrade. That's kind of cool. So how does the first... one go? No, not Draenor, Outland. If I was to look, the first raid would probably be Serpent Shrine Cavern. See, that's about the same. It's a bit better. So yeah, the raids are going to be where I get upgrade. So it's going to... I actually don't mind this. This is going to be okay. So I'll get a little bit more powerful. But realistically, most of my power is coming from the fact that I outlevel everything by 4. Place the food and drink inside the lifeboat. Well, there's Negalash. for me! Bye, Nigalash.
Congratulations.
Can't believe my fortune, Alexplorer. Meeting you has turned my luck to the better. Make no mistake there. If I ever get a new ship and you're looking to sail the seas, you would be my honoured guest. Oh man, look at that trinket. That would have been huge in the day.
Be careful.
Mokrash the Cleaver is the last of the lot, and the largest, by my memory. Taller than a wave in a windstorm, with a beard like a kelp forest and a hammer like an oak tree. He taunts me from Gennaro Point, the island right off the end of this very pier. It's because of him that I'm still trapped here, living this lamentable landlubber's life. If you can swim, then head out to Gennaro's Point and slay Mokrash. Take care, Alexplorer. Mokrash will not lay down as easily as his brothers. What level are the crocolisks? Mokrash is 30. The crocolisks are level question mark. Which means they haven't scaled correctly.
Congratulations.
But there is something I do want to show you. Inside the statue is treasure. Treasure hidden in the statue, which you can't loot. But I think that's really cool. Actually, I'm going to fly out of here because I'm really worried about the fact that those things don't scale. So I'm just going to fly back. There we go. Haven't been doing a lot of flying, but those things that haven't level scaled really terrify me.
Can I help you?
Mokrash, Nigalash, Gorlash, they're all gone. I suppose I have no excuses now. I can return to the high seas and a life of pillage and booty. And it's all thanks to you. Now I just need to get myself a ship.
See you later.
Talk to me.
You shall see me get to work, matey. Not sure why some landlubber-loving human paladin is offering to help the Blackwater Raiders, but I'm not going to turn you away. We've made Booty Bay our happy home away from the high seas, but word has it that the Bloodsail have some new plan cooked up. All me boys are too busy hitting the grog and looking for ladies. What I need is a scout. Check the cove just north of Booty Bay along the Savage Coast. See what you find.
Hurry back.
Congratulations.
Greetings.
Explorer, did you find those debtors?
For the Alliance.
Great. I can get a good price for these, especially for what's inside Maury's foot. Thanks much, Alexplorer. That's a reference if you remember I did cracking Maury's foot on Turtle. Thanks much, Alexplorer. I hope those three learned their lesson. Don't bet something you can't afford to lose. But maybe it's too late for them, but they should have been careful for who they gamble with.
See you later.
That upgraded, but it almost certainly will not upgrade enough. No, it didn't. More parry, but one less stamina and a lot less block. So, we now need to check... I'll check the mailbox. You know what I'm going to do? So, there used to be a thing on the mounts. For the water striders, these things used to walk on water, but they don't anymore because they've apparently changed thing that there's mount equipment. And these allow you to... So there's these ones that allow you to prevent being dazed while mounted. These ones that increase your mount's ground speed by 20%. But I get that already from Crusader Aura. These ones that allow you that if you're flying and you can get dismounted, you get a parachute. And this one, which allows you to walk across water while mounted. I think I'm going to buy inflatable mount shoes because they changed the way mounts work. And I'm going to put that in my mount slot. And I believe that now means my mounts can move across water. I can always remove it if I think it's too much of an OP thing. Or, you know, just get off my mount. I'm getting rep from killing these things.
Congratulations.
This old weathered coin was found on the body of the pirate Good Boy Bruce. Its front side bears the image of a large unfamiliar pirate ship, on its backside the term Fresh Tide Crew. Someone who has been in the piracy business for some time might know what this coin is, or what it means. On the top of the barrel you discover a map with some hastily written text on it, along with some coins. The map shows Booty Bay with a red X drawn precisely at the spot at which you were standing. Scribbled text reads, "Set up your command post here and bide your time. The Fleet Master will send out word when it's time to make your move. I'm placing Lieutenant Bruce in charge here. This time will be different. This time we'll take Booty Bay, once and for all." The map is held in place with a dagger, placed right through the location of Booty Bay.
Congratulations.
And now I get to do this if I want to, because why not? Ooh, something dismounted me. Interesting.
Yo!
Sure, I remember you, Paladin. Back from scouting, I see. Shiver me timbers, so the Bloodsail Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty Bay. By the nerve of those scoundrels, Booty Bay will always be run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Barrel Revelgaz at once. You'll find him here in Booty Bay.
Congratulations.
Have a good one, Eric. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be stopping soon, but I will be hopefully playing more again after dinner.
Greetings.
What's that you've got there, human? Let me see it.
Be careful.
That coin, where did you get it? Bruce. Yes, I see. He was one of the Blackwater Raiders once. One of us, before Greymane closed the Gilneas ports and held his crew captive. I know that what happened in Gilneas changed the people there, but I never expected them to change their loyalties, especially not Bruce. If you wouldn't mind, could I keep the coin? I'll pay its worth in gold.
Ancestors watch over you.
Keep your nose clean in my town.
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay? This isn't the first time.
I have work for
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay? This isn't the first time that those blackguards have tried something. Booty Bay is impenetrable. Sounds like they might be changing their strategies up though. Wouldn't put it past Pharrellin to try something crazy. Very well. Let's see what else they're up to. I want to know details, Alexplorer. Our supremacy over the Bloodsail is due largely in part to our stronghold here in Booty Bay. But intelligence also plays a critical role. The Bloodsail maintain a few meagre camps to the south, which they call their Southern Command. Well, you're going to raid their excuse for a Southern Command, find their plans and slaughter their men. Return with whatever information you can find. And where is this quest NPC? Is it this one here? It is. Yes, it's Dizzy One Eye.
What can I do for you?
Avast! Who goes there? Ugh, I am but useless without me special enchanted eye. Bad enough to have lost me eyes in battle in the first place, but by some stroke of luck we docked in Menethil, and a travelling wizard enchanted a special glass eye that let me see again. Last night I ended up getting jumped by some Bloodsail Buccaneers on me way out. Took me eye, they did. Seems those blokes have found their way to Booty Bay. Hope an old sea dog got out by getting me eye back.
For the Alliance.
Seems to be everything. Now, I have an option here. I'm going to go the scenic route on my mount because very few people actually see this way. Because very few people go this way. Maybe if you can fly, you do. But so there's this gun port. It's like, holy cow, is Booty Bay defended? So most people go out the main entrance and all the way around, but I'm swimming the other way. I noticed they got rid of the demon summoners.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Congratulations.
Well, I got the eye. There's the orders.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
One achievement I will never get is the one where you grind the reputation with the Bloodsail Buccaneers up to Exalted and then
Congratulations.
get the other reps back up. It's like, are you kidding me? No, I have the eyes, Keith. Or do the eyes have me? How's that for a good look? Oh, that's the hurricane in Westfall. It's Westfall over there. I love these waterfalls. Oh, there are other quests here now. Oh, he's up. That's right.
Well met.
Ahoy, me bucko. Might not be able to see, but I can smell ye from halfway across port. Could really use me eye back. Captain's gonna keelhaul me when he finds out me peeper is in the hands of them dirty Bloodsail Buccaneers. What good is a lookout who can't see? Crow's Nest used to be me home. Without me dead lights, I'll be lucky to scrub the bilge. Shiver me timbers and timber me shivers. You found me beautiful eye. Let's see if she still fits. Alexplorer, ho! Blimey, I can see!
Light bless you.
I would have washed it first. You know, just a thought.
What's on your mind?
Ah, the sea life. I ain't gonna say it's the good life, but it's my life. When I get into port, I'd like to find me a good bottle of grog and some high-quality snuff. It's, sniffing tobacco. Nasty habits, but what's a pirate without his vices, right? So you can imagine how heartbroken I was to find out the herbalist here in town has gone and sold out the snuff. Says his shipments got hijacked by those damn Bloodsail raiders. I bet a fearless paladin like you could convince him to share the goods, eh?
Off with you. Adventure away.
Ahoy, Alexplorer! What word do you bring of the Bloodsail encampment to the south?
Keep your nose clean.
Perfect, Alexplorer. Now that we know their plan, it's just a matter of time. And to think the fools have dropped anchor just off the cape.
Well,
These plans are interesting. For Alan, you're smarter than this. Looks he has all 3 ships devoted to cannon fire, and only a few men coming in through the tunnel. He can never take Booty Bay with 3 ships and a dozen footmen, and he knows that. No, they've got something else planned, and you're going to find out what it is. Speak to Yancey Glilson, the Bloodsail recruiter, just to the north of town. That's right, Alexplorer. You'd better hope they don't recognize your face.
Congratulations.
Isn't that just here? Ah, all the way up there. Interesting. They must hate me, though. Yeah, completely hated by the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Why would he talk to me?
It's too far away.
Good day to you.
Yar, you made a good decision, wench.
See you later.
There be just one thing. Yancey hears things. A few of me hearties were pretty deep in their cups when they told me about some human paladin that came a-rolling through the southern compound looking for charts and orders. Even ran a couple of old good pirates through, she did. Like I said, they were up to their eyeballs in grog, but still, a buccaneer gotta trust his ears. So I've just got one small task for ye. One sent down from Fralin himself. Bring me the head of Fleet Master Seahorn.
Safe travels.
I'm thinking probably not.
How may I aid you?
Then wants my head. Now that's interesting. But it's nothing we can't work around. This Yancey character probably doesn't know my face too well. Big nose, horns. Most non-Tauren find us Tauren indistinguishable from one another. In fact, most non-Tauren find us indistinguishable from a certain four-legged farm creature. Oh, bull. Liquiz, the leatherworker, keeps one of these creatures here in Booty Bay, and Nark is my chief supplier for pilot hats. Get a replacement head and a hat, then return with both.
Goodbye.
Neo cloak dibble fur. I love it. I really do. Okay, this is not working. I can't find the person I need. Because they're over here. Well, the pirate supplier is here.
What's up? Hurry back!
There's the oversized pirate hat. I need a cow head. I'm not having much luck.
Yo! Be good! Interesting. Keep it real.
Rickwiz the leather worker. Where is Rickwiz? I can't find anyone. It's showing that he's in a building. Here. Here he is.
What's up? Have a good one.
That's not fair.
Hello. Safe travels.
I just said moo. Everyone needs a sacrificial cow.
Well met.
This looks good, but I think it'll look even better if we beat it up a little bit, you know, to sell the illusion of a fight. What do you think?
Farewell.
Congratulations.
Oh, good God. They're head tossing. Keith! I just saw that joke and it's great.
Hail.
You should know that most Tauren would find this shameful. I find it amusing.
Go in peace.
That should fool that blood-sail dimwit. This was fun, Alexplorer. Pay the guy back for his cow. Don't give me money. Pay the guy back for his cow. Seriously. I suppose you're pirates. This has been a lot of fun. So I literally could have done the first few human zones and then come straight south to this. This seems to be what was intended. And then you head to Kalimdor after that, but it's not what I did. But I'm having fun doing this in a kind of haphazard, all over the place way, particularly considering I didn't get the 2 items I went into Blackwing Lair for. Well, I went in for more than 2. What's going on? I went in for 3. I didn't get any of them, but I can try again in a couple of days, maybe.
What can I do for you?
Drellin special ordered this one himself. Said the Tauren's too much of a risk.
Have a good one.
Well, blow me down. Now there's something you don't see too often. Welcome aboard, Alexplorer. Plunder and booty await ye. Hey, I've got a fine booty. Ye may be a slayer of fleet masters, but rules is rules, and orders is orders, and my orders say that all new pirates start out as swabbies. It's the rule. You gotta be working for the Captain Keelhaul, commander of the Riptide. It's the westernmost ship in the fleet, which is parked south of the tip of the cape. Find him in his captain's chambers and bring your papers. So it used to be just kill the captains. Now it's obviously more than that. And I can't get the snuff because the blood sails are currently friendly to me. Oh, this is cool. I figured I'd be going on the ships and I'd be getting the snuff while I was getting the ships, doing the ship stuff, but nope, that's not how it works anymore.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Trust you got your papers, Swabby. I'd hate to send you all the way back to Yancey. Yes, yes, I say, well, everything appears to be in order. Slayer of the Great Seahorner. Well, that doesn't matter on my ship. The only thing you're going to be slaying here is deck stains. Grab a mop. I want the surface of the Riptide to shine like a star ruby. Swabby Alexplorer. I keep a tight ship round here, and it's swabbies like you that make it happen. What are you waiting for? You cockle-brained bilge rat? Head up decks and start swabbing. Pick up a Swabby's mop on the deck of the Riptide and keep the deck clean for 2 minutes. Okay, I get the feeling this is going to be tricky. Do I spot a stain on the deck? Deck stain. Tale of old Duncan is a sad one, I'm afraid. I used to be captain of my own ship, you know. One more... I'll get this later. I have to assume it's bird poop.
Congratulations.
Up had a fellow, Swabby. Keel will ask me to gather up some cannonballs at the bottom of the ocean. Let me tell you why this doesn't work for me. 1, I have tiny arms. Look at them. Do you really think I can pick up a cannonball even underwater? 2, I have a weak respiratory system. I start to wide out after holding my breath more than 10 seconds. 3, there are sharks. You've got to help me, Alexplorer. I've been demoted as far as I can. I don't want to see what comes next. Well, it's C. Gum disease. It's a real problem, human. I know you're new and all. You probably haven't ever needed your gums cut. But the rest of us pirates have to deal with a little thing called scurvy. It's why we keep so many limes around here. Well, we used to keep limes around here. Someone made off with our last shipment, but they can't have gone far. Maybe to the nearby islands. Bring them back, and maybe I'll see what I can do to get you promoted from Swabby. I heard the most furious mopping sounds from down here. Wench, that's exactly what your captain likes to hear. Cannonball, run! It's not a cannonball, it's strangle kelp.
I'm out of range.
God, the underwater reverb. I don't know if it gets sent through to the stream with all that reverb or anything, but holy cow. Means something like that, Keith. Ooh, coral shark. That's an elite shark. It's a level 37 elite shark. That's effectively a boss. This area scales to 30, except for the occasional mob that is just going to eat you. I hope they do that for the Devil Saws, I really do. Line thief. So I can't attack these guys, but I can attack the line thieves. I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
Congratulations.
So what you're saying is it's a strict deck. Or just a little bit angry. What? Oh, there's a vendor on that boat. I'm going to check that vendor out. I'm going to go do these hand-ins, and I think I'm going to half, and then I'm going to stop for dinner. And I'll probably be back in an hour. I wasn't always a swabby, you know. Thanks, Alexplorer. I've been hearing whispers about Pretty Boy and Boo Box. I don't think I want to go in a Boo Box. Seen so many good men die on such a preventable disease, human. We need those lives. I'll distribute these right away, human. I'll see what I can do to put in a good word for you. Am I now going to get another quest from the captain? Yes. Swabby Alexplorer. This is a sad day for old Captain Keelall. Today I lose my best swabby. A letter's come in from Fleetmaster Farrell, and apparently he's heard about the excellent swabby you've been doing, and he wants to take you aboard the Crimson Veil as his jack of swords and third mate. She's moored just next to the Riptide. Piracy career-wise, it's a big step for ye, Swabby Alexplorer. I recommend you take his offer. Dismissed.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. I just got a promotion. Hello, Bloodsails. I've got to leave you now. It's been fun. Well, it's been swell, but the swelling's gone down. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm just going to vanish now. Poof. And with that, I brought the innkeeper's daughter. She doesn't look anything like him. And with that, we will call it a session. I will be back later to play a little bit more. I'm really, really happy with this session. I do want to try and get the judgment set to go with this, and when I've got it all, I will probably transmog into it and stick with it. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series of questing through. As I said, I've done an approximate guess of how many sessions it's going to take for me to get up to where I was when I quit the first time, and that's speeding through and only doing everything a couple of times and everything. And my guess is about 300 sessions. So I got a long way to go, but I'm not racing. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then I'll have content I've never seen before after that. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for jumping in. 25 people watching. I really hope you're enjoying it. I don't know if you're all bots and therefore quiet, or you're just WoW people who are putting it on in the background. Whoever you are, if you're an artificial intelligence, remember when you take over, be kind to me. I've tried to entertain you. And if you're just someone who enjoys watching WoW, then please be kind to everyone. Later everyone. Bye.